Hello gang, hello friends, welcome back to another off-screen quickie video for my Madam Glam Advent Accent nail adventure. Why is the camera freaking out? No? Okay, I think we're okay. Let's have a look and see what, I haven't had a box this size in the calendar. So let's have a look and see what is behind door of the box, number 23. It's a pot. It's a cute pot. How cute is this? I don't even care what's in it. Look how cute this pot is. We have got Soak Off Builder Gel. Builder, right. So let's have a little moochie. Ooh, it's pink. I'm going to throw this bit away because that's just a sticky fuck. So we will use the application brush that we got on day 10, I think it was. Forgot to press record. I'm just doing a very thin layer over the nail. This probably won't be a how to do an overlay tutorial, because it's more likely to be a me just wiggling things around and playing with the product, get a feel for it. And then I'm going to take a big bead like this. I'm going to roll my brush so it comes off on there, and then I'll just sort of have a little wiggle around. I think I saw the other day, I don't really watch nail videos because I used to, but I don't so much anymore because I film them, I edit them, I just don't have the time or desire to watch more. But I did click on one the other day. It was a Tabitha Scott one. You should go check her out. She's got the most relaxing voice. It's really relaxing and comforting. And she was talking about apexes and how, where I think she's in the States, and they have it kind of a high point, the apex in the center, and it kind of goes up and then comes down. And the way I do it is more a high point here and then kind of sort of straight but sort of going down a bit. And I just prefer that. I think it just looks a lot nicer than having a big nail that goes like a U. But she said that was a European thing. I didn't know. I just thought that was a kind of a nail everywhere thing, and it was just preference to, what am I doing? I'm just wiggling things around. Preference to the tech, but apparently it's a European thing, which makes sense because I'm European. But I much prefer to have like a high point there and then straighter. I think gives better structure as well. But I will do a proper video on builder gels and that sort of thing at some point. But for now, I'm just wiggling this around to get a feel for it. It's a nice consistency and it's a gorgeous colour. Right. Yeah, this is certainly not how I normally do them. I'm just making a bit of a pig's ear of it at the moment. So I'm going to hold it upside down, let gravity do its thing, and let it kind of pull the height to the centre. And normally I would then go and work, upside down on the nail. But it's easier on a person because I hold it where I can get to it, unlike right now. But I would, can you see? Probably not. I would then touch and pull along to manipulate and encourage the gel to go where I want it to go, which isn't quite working now. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's cure that. Look at this before filing. No filing, but that is smooth like butter. See what I mean about the apex being further back? That's not my best work. I wasn't trying to do it very well. But I like it further back. I have done another one, but guess who forgot to press record? Who? Hands up. Was it you? Was it? Okay, it was me. So I did another one, but did it more... Can you even see? Am I showing this right? But did it a bit more fuller towards the tip. So, I mean, I would always wipe and file on a person because you want to make sure it's all flush and everything. So I'm going to wipe now, and then I will give a quick file because it doesn't really need it. It's so smooth. Maybe that's just my fantastic application. I'm kidding. I assure you that mess I was doing, that's not how I normally do it. But I will give these a file anyway, just to make sure they're all even all over. The state of this. This is not a file I use on clients. Don't worry. You can complain about it if you like. I don't care. It's just a tatty old file that I use for nothing really. Just found it in the drawer. Filing routine is always the same. I'll go up from the sides, so you want to thin out the sides and keep the height at the top. So I'm going to work up and then up and curve it over so that it's smooth over the top. This is really hard when it's not on a finger. And around the cuticle, obviously I'll always thin that out so it is nice and flush with the nail. You don't want a gap and then the product to start. It's just nasty. So I'll do this all over, making sure I'm going round, but it's pretty smooth anyway. Right, let's do the same on the other one. I'll do that off camera because it's probably a horrible noise. So this is the focus apex further back here, and then kind of going straight at this bit here, and I would file like this for that bit there to get this bit straight here. Get off. So that's that one, and then this one is more kind of classic up and then down. Is that even focused? But they're not very exaggerated. If that was on a person, it would probably be a lot higher. So I'm thinking now, I want to still see this pink because it's such a nice pink. So should we do some like white, sparkly, Frenchy, fadey stuffs? Let's start with a normal French with a crisp smile line. So I'll do a line across here and then map out where the middle is, about there. And then I'm going to go up and then copy that on the other side. My voice is going, oh no. At the moment, all I need to do is talk for 10 minutes and my voice starts to go, and it will be completely gone in the morning. So we'll fill this in, and I think I'll burnish a white glitter into it, and then on the other one we'll do a white glitter tip fadey one. So I'll fill this in, slap a bunch on here, spread it out, save having to go back and dip my brush. This side needs to be a bit thicker. That will do. Make sure it's a bit neater around here. And then I'm going to half cure this white so it's got a bit more tack than a full cure. And then I'm going to take this glitter called Blossom from Magpie Glitter, which is all fine and sparkly, and we will pour it, come on, don't be shy, over the French. I've got some paper down to catch all of this stuff, and then we'll put it back in the pot. Waste not, want not. Do a couple of goes over that, and then I'm just going to lightly press in, or firmly, whatever you fancy. And I'm not going to burnish, I think I'm just going to dust. And then we can top. Let's get this top part done first, in case we get any glitter on our brush. I'm going to float it over the bottom part, so I'm not dragging my brush through all the way down to touch the nail, just kind of floating it over the top. And sealing the glitter. Thank you. And on this one, I'm going to do a straight line here. Well, not straight, just jaggedy, because I'm going to fade that up because I want there to be white behind the glitter. But I'm not going to get faffy. I'm just going to pull it up in strokes, not worrying too much about being neat or precise. So I faded it up a bit, and then I'm going to fade the fadey up bits, and then we'll fade those bits up until it just kind of disappears. A bit more. And then we'll fade our glitter as well. Oh, actually, yes, no, so we're going to do this a bit differently actually. I'm not going to half cure this and then press the glittering, because it will only stick to that and it will look jaggedy. But I do want there to be white underneath. If you're doing this with gel polish, maybe you'd ombre the pink and white. Or no, I think I do it like this when I'm doing glitter tips. I haven't done glitter tips on anyone in ages. So now we'll cure that. And then I'm going to put some base coat down, really thin amount. I'll go all over just so it's even, but very thin. Ah! No! Look what I did. I put my brush back in the glitter pot. Oh, Lord. Put some of the glitter in here, and I'm taking this floofy brush. I'm going to pick the glitter up and just pat it into the wet base coat. Pat, 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 pat. And then work it upwards. And we want to cover our streaky lines, and then just fade it out a bit. Make sure it's nice and compact at the bottom. And take it to about there. Clean up the edges, which I do with a cuticle stick on a person, or with this part of the brush for the tip, for the free edge. And then cure. Going to brush over just the glitter because this is still tacky, just to get off any excess. And then top. Again, I'm going to float so there's gel between the nail and the brush. Floaty light. Make sure it's all sealed in. And ideally, I won't need to buff and retop this. But if it is a bit grainy, then I will. Let's cure. Grainy like my voice. I've given it a quick buff just to smooth out any grainy bits. And then we top. Ooh. How nice is that pink builder gel? Love that. And cure. And here is this one. Oh, how pretty is that glitter? Oh. On our builder gel. Should we look at them together? So here is day 23 of the Madam Glam Advent calendar for my Advent Accent Nail Adventure. It's not quite the same when I'm not doing amateur dramatics to go with it. I hope you like them. Can you see the sparkles? I can't tell if you can see them better with or without my hand there. Anyway, I hope you do like them. I appreciate you being here. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.